Good morning, and I hope you've been well. And this is part 27 of the Night in the Woods Let's Play. So with that being said, I guess we will make our way to, Greg's apartment pretty slowly. So, yeah. Oh, okay. I was about to say, there's no way they would actually make you, like, walk all the way there slowly, right? Alrighty. Oh my god. B? Oh my god. May? Right, I didn't think, cause like, whatchamacallit. There was like that cutscene where B was like somebody's like walking up and listening in, and I kinda thought it was like May, but it turns out to be the case. Holy crap, it's May. It's me. You came back to life. I don't think she was dead. Pizza party. I'm feeling woozy. You should lay down. You can sleep in our bed. I feel weird about that. How about the couch? Do I have to stop playing? No, the sound is good. Her mom said it's okay to keep her here. I'll drive her home later. So she just like wandered out of her house? Yeah, and all the way here. Jeez. Lucky she didn't pass out somewhere out there. Yeah, true. I sure hope she's alright. Mm-hmm. Both of you. Quiet. So, how well do you know this guy? We ordered pizza, what, twice a week? At least. From out by the highway now since Possibilities closed down. I think that's how you say that. I thought you two were trying to save money. What? Don't place our lifestyle be. Okay, well, just as long as we're sure the delivery guy is safe, I can spot him through the keyhole. If it's not him, we'll turn off the light, and I guess hide here until we die. Alright, well, as long as there's a plan. Hello? Look who's awake. It's him. It's the pizza guy. Pizza's here. For a moment. Oh well. So, what happened? We called the cops. Your aunt and some guy fished you out of the woods. You were like in a coma. Did you die? Nah, I just took a very long nap. Nice. Um, yeah, nice. I guess that's just us not feeling good or something. I don't know what's up with the green screen. I had this dream, or like a vision, or I time traveled. I don't know. I'm like in and out of consciousness. Can you not eat? You should eat. I don't know if I can. Sorry, Mom. You scared us to death, honey. Sorry, Mom. We'll come pick you up. No, it's cool. I'm just gonna sleep on here. B is there? B is here. Okay. I'll be back in the morning. Have B drive you home. I will. May? I know. Give us a call if you need to come on home. I will. Love you, Mom. I love you too, sweetie. You want a brownie? Nah, I can't really eat right now. Like, I just puke, but there isn't anything in there. So I like puke my actual guts on out. Oh, right. You need your guts. For the moment, at least. For a moment. I gotta say, though, if I remember from the last episode, because I know it's been a minute since I played the game, and I do apologize about that again, but I still had like the bro moment. I don't know why they would like lie about that. Like for example, they whatchamacallit, they blamed it on some illegal hunters, if I'm not mistaken, but didn't really tell the truth that there's like this like cult going around. Now, I understand them being like, you know, young adults and all of that kind of stuff and not really being the most smart. You know, I mean, it's not fair to say that. It's not that like they're not smart, right? But it's like, I guess plain and simply, I don't understand why you just won't come out and tell the truth. Is it because like you're worried that you won't be like believed at all by, you know, the aunt? Because, well, to be fair, the aunt has said it before that she doesn't really buy a lot of the things that May has said before. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not certain, but I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't just say the truth. Dude, wild week, huh? You could say that. When we get out of this, I don't know if we're getting out of this. Well, even if we don't, and we're ghost, we should hang out more. Deal. What even was that game? Werewolf Shred the something 3 that I don't even know how to pronounce. Wow, I played this at Cassie's house like years ago. I played it yesterday at home. Cool. Alrighty. Hey B. They got Wi-Fi. Nice. It's like we're a real place. Or it's a real place. I think I read that wrong, sorry. At least within range. I don't even have a phone because of this place. It's the 1800s here. Hey, May. Yeah? I'm really glad you're not dead. Me too. Yeah. 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 Can we all hit the sack? Gonna like wander around the apartment. Don't push yourself. Real quick. If it gives us... If it gives us, sorry, the option to look around, is there anything? Well, let me pause here. I'll see if we missed anything. Alright, unless somehow I missed something, I didn't really see anything different. Can we all hit the sack? Cool, I'll be right out. For a moment. Hey kids, can we do lights out now? I'm gonna drop over. Yeah, dude. Sounds good. See you all tomorrow. You sure it's safe for you to leave? None of this got anything to do with me. No weirdos are following me around. I mean, that might change though. Oh, right. See ya. Bye, Germ. Do you know why I beat down Andy Cullen 6 years ago? No. We weren't talking then, and I thought it'd be weird to bring it up now, and I was playing this video game. You were like dating Ghost or something, okay? And I was really into it, played it 24/7 until this one afternoon, and suddenly, like, something broke. Broke. It was just like pixels. The characters on screen, I felt like I knew them. They weren't people anymore, they were just shapes. And then their lines were just things someone had written. They never existed, they never had feelings, they never would exist either. And it felt so sad, like I just lost these real people, and this whole thing we had, it was just me alone. And like that realization like dumped out of the screen and into real life, went outside and the tree out front. I looked at it every day. It was like a friend outside the window. Now it was just a thing that was there, growing and eating and just being there. Like all the stuff I felt about the tree was just in my head, and there was some guy walking by, and he was just shapes. Just like this moving bulk of stuff, and I cried because nothing was there for me anymore. It was all just stuff in the universe just died. Wow, that's. Huh. And the next day was that softball game, and Andy was the pitcher when I was up, and he was just shapes too. Just lines someone wrote, like nothing in there. And I was so scared and angry and just, I don't know. Before I knew it, I was on top of him, smashing his face in with the bat, just shapes. So I guess that's kind of like getting into like some of the past events with her, being very reckless and dangerous, I guess. I want to read more before I get into like my thoughts and feelings. Red shapes all over the grass. Oh my god, May. Have you talked to anyone about this? After it happened, they made me go to therapy with Dr. Hank. Oh god, he's the worst. And he made me start a journal. A journal? Is that the one that we were like drawing stuff in? Yeah, he kind of just said it would help me to be able to get my thoughts down. Did it help? Kinda, sorta. But since this whole thing happened when I'm alone in a new place, it's all shapes like back at the softball game. Right, okay. I was about to say, before I got to that text there, it kind of already answered that. I was just like about to say, that's why most likely she left college. She got into a new environment, a new place, things were okay, but then out of nowhere, everything just didn't feel real to her. And she got to the point that she's like, if I stay any longer, I'm going to go back to what I did to that one kid at the softball game and hurt somebody again. I don't want to do that again. And it's something that I brought up before, that I know I've had my bruh moments with May here and there, but I've also come to understand more that there definitely is something up with May. Some of the feelings that I have still, like, I feel somewhat valid on, but there's also some things that I've gotten wrong about May as well. And in this case, since we're finally learning the truth, because like back then I was like, I want to know, because like with her mom and dad, sacrificing everything to get her into a better job, a better life, something that they couldn't have. I really wanted to know what happened that you would do something like that. You got yourself a position and an opportunity that most of the town wished that they had. I want an explanation. I want to know why you did that. But now you understand it. Unless I'm totally wrong because I'm skipping ahead and not really like reading the text, but I'm going to safely assume that's what happened. And I don't know. Honestly, I have mixed feelings because like there's a part of me that it's like I feel bad for the parents and for the others that, she isn't the most, you know, how do I want to word it? Smart individual either, because like I totally understand it from the mom and dad's perspective, and from B's perspective, like, you had something that I wish I had. I would kill to have an opportunity that you had, that you threw away. I would have done everything that I could to keep that dream alive, to keep at it with college. I would do so many things to have that opportunity. But on the flip side, it's important to just follow your heart, to follow your feelings on what you want. But it gets into this back and forth cycle that it's like, I don't know, I toss and turn. It's very important to do things that are right for you. If ultimately, let's say college is not for you, or the job that you're in right now, it's not for you, or the relationship that you have with somebody, it's not working, it's not for you, Break up. If the job's not working, quit. Find something else. If college isn't working, drop out. Now, of course, it's easier said than done, right? These things are very difficult to get out of, and to make that sudden change, it is not an easy thing. But if it's getting to the point that it really is messing you up, and you know it's not going to work, stop the bleeding. There is no reason to continue that. And with where May is coming from, I now understand that. Again, I still have mixed feelings because on the flip side, with the whole mom thing and all of that, something that I've always said, you gotta eat. You gotta pay rent. You gotta own a car. You gotta pay gas, electricity. You gotta stay afloat. Most people right now do not want to do the things that they're doing with their jobs and their life and all that kind of stuff. But unless you want to pretty much, be homeless or in a much more worse position, you got to work to make that bread. You got to work to, put food, in your belly, to have a warm bed to sleep in, and to just, function and live as a human being. You got to work to provide for yourself. And that's why I go back and forth. I'm all about following your heart and what's right for you. But on the flip side, it's like, but you got to do something then. You can't be this 20-year-old, running around and, trying to be like you're, a teenager again. There's nothing wrong with having, like a kid like mentality as like an adult. Like if you like playing video games or I don't know, just being goofy with others, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But you have to at least still have some level of maturity and some level of being an adult and providing for yourself or possibly others. You got to have that with you, like you have to have that level of that still. Even if you're more of a serious person or, again, more of a child, you still got to have a roof over your head. I don't know. I don't know. I go back and forth with that whole thing. I think honestly the right thing is you need a mixture of both. You got to do what's right for you, but at the same token, you got to have a roof over your head. You got to eat. I was doing fine at college for a while, but I couldn't make friends. I was just afraid of being outside or around people alone. And there was the statue of like the founder of something, a real crappy statue, like all rusty and metal. And it was these shapes, and he was pointing down at me, and I was so scared. I didn't leave my dorm room. I I I either didn't eat or ate an entire pizza all at once. I downed cough syrup just to sleep all the time, and finally I got up the courage to leave, and I came home where everything was fine, where I knew everyone and it wasn't just dead shape, sorry, watching me. Jeez. Something broke in my head and my life. I don't mean to be like whatever, but it sounds like you're suffering from some serious stuff, and like I can help you find some help for it. Dr. Hank already tried. I think Dr. Hank should stick to family medicine and dentistry and the half dozen other things he does, and maybe leave the mental health services to someone else. Like there are such things as depression and anxiety, and like I don't know what you're going through, it exists. I I thought when I came home, I felt so safe here, and everything made sense for a few days, and then all of this, and quiet. It's gonna be okay. We'll figure this out. I'm so scared. I know, we're all scared, but we're gonna make it. You should get some sleep. I And B has like the one, you know, thing that she said that we're gonna make it. It's gonna be okay. A lot of people right now debate that question. Is it going to be okay? Is it going to be good? For May's perspective, I don't know if it's going to be okay. Look where I'm at right now. I couldn't stay in college. There is something messed up in my head. Can I really make it? Can I really get out of this? And I go back to it similar to, my rant on rejuvenation. I brought it up before that ultimately it comes down to you. I'm a firm believer with time and effort, you can make a difference within yourself. You can be better and do better and get yourself into a better position physically, mentally, career wise, all sorts of things. It is never an overnight thing. It never, ever, ever is going to be an overnight thing that one day it's going to be like, oh, we're better now. It never is that. I've always said it, and similar to that video, I'll bring it up what I said before. Anxiety, depression, sadness, the ups and downs and all that kind of stuff, it's normal. It's okay. These things, again, are normal. It's not fun going through these episodes of doubt, anxiety, depression, all these negative emotions. It's not a fun roller coaster to ride. It's not. But for May, for example, and for many people that just overthink, over worry, it just gets to a dangerous point when you do that, honestly. Worrying is normal. It's okay to be like, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know. That's fine. It's normal. But when you get to the point that you just, overthink and overdo and you spiral into this mess, that's when you get into a place in your head that it gets way, way, way too difficult to get on out of there when you just spiral down. And that's where I have to just say, don't get yourself in that position. It's not fun. It's not easy to get out of. But whatever you do, try not to go over edge or over the board or overboard, pretty much is what I'm trying to say, if that makes any sense. Ultimately, to just kind of like wrap it up, it's not an easy thing. It never is. But I can guarantee for most things with time and effort can get better. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. You may not see it right now. You may not understand it right now. You may think there's no way this can happen for me. It can. It comes down to you. As I've always said, I can give you all the advice, the love, the care, the attention, the pieces to build you back up. I and many friends, family, therapists, we can all do all that kind of stuff. But you gotta be the one to rebuild you. You gotta be the one to build it piece by piece, brick by brick, to get yourself into a better position. My advice, therapist advice, friends, family, all that kind of stuff, is good advice, but sometimes some people, as I brought up on that other video, they take things differently. Some advice that may work for me may not work for you. It's still valuable to listen to that and to take that into consideration, but a lot of it comes down to you. Again, I can't walk into your shoes and be like, all right, let's fix all of this. I can't do that. I'll leave it at that. I'm done ranting. Bye, guys. Love you. The hole in the center of everything. But why? Why? See, and again, there comes that just dumb mentality, coming on in there and playing with her head. It sucks, but because it's like, this is not the right way to do it. Why would you go out here all alone to do that? And it's a problem when you get, off in the deep end like that. You don't make wise decisions. You don't think of wise things. It sucks. I feel bad for her. It sucks. I already know even if I go back, there's no way I can actually go back, is there? We'll give it a try, but I don't think so. Nope. Invisible wall is stopping me. Alright, May. Let's go see how this plays out. It's interesting that he's just... It's as if he, like, knew in a sense, like, I know she'll be back. Interesting. What are you? Are you actually a ghost? Or just some guy? Maybe it is a psychological thing. Well, it'd be so insane. What if everything that's happening right now isn't even real? I don't know if it would be like that. Like, what if it's a whole thing that she's still in college and let's say something happened, got herself into like a coma or something like that, and this is all playing in her head, that none of this that has happened is real. I gotta be either right or totally off the mark. I'm 50-50. I'm not really sold on that, but it's possible. Because like a lot of the things that have like happened here was like pretty extreme. So maybe she really is seeing Ghost. But I don't know. I don't know. What is this thing in my head? Are you doing this? Why is this happening to me? Talk. Fine, let's do this. What? Boom. Get away from her, you piece of crap. You're outnumbered. You shot me. And we can all use both of our arms. I will personally disassemble you. Whoa, geez, B. I don't know. I'm gonna stick to being 50-50 on that. I don't think the game would be that big brain to do something like that. Now, that would be really cool if that was like the case, but I don't think they would go in that direction. But then again, I was not expecting Greg to like pull up like that either, so we'll let it play out. You okay? What are... You are such an idiot. What were you thinking coming on out here all alone? I had a dream. This is all because of me. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you the one putting on a dumb costume and following me around? And kidnapping people, maybe? Is that your fault now? It's in my dreams. Hey, kiddo. We're out here, outside your head. Whatever's going on in there, I believe in you. Sorry, I believe you, but I'm not gonna let you wander off into the woods to die. No, but... Okay. We're all in this now, and even if we weren't, I'd still be out here with you. Me too, obviously. Clearly we all would be. Listen, I'm all the family my dad has left. I for sure am not dying out here, and God, you're the closest thing I have to a sister. I don't want you to be gone, so you're not dying either. That sounds okay, by me. Well, he's wounded. Sounded like he went back up to the mine. Yeah, what do we do? Follow him, I guess. No, I have to go alone. You all wait here, I'll go. Anyway, anyways, if he's up in the mine, we might be able to corner him and tie him up or something. Can you walk, May? I think so. Might be a little slow. I'll help you if you need it. Thanks, big guy. Alright, let's go do something really stupid. Gates open. Oh geez. What? We could like block it shut or something. Ah, dang. You're right. No. Whatever. I have to go down in there. Well then. Looks like all of his friends are gone. Just one guy. Just one guy. Just one something. Bang bang. For a moment. I love how the gang's all here. But I think with that, that's going to be it for today's episode, and we'll go through all of this on the next episode. I believe we are getting pretty close to the end of the game. At least that's what my younger sister was telling me. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, just to say real quick, I know I will get more into it on the next episode. Well, more so the last episode whenever we get there. Um, the next game we will be getting into is Stardew Valley, so yeah. But anyways, I'll get more into detail once we get to that point. But anyways, though, thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.